Hello, Kentucky. Do we have a new Tayshaun Prince on the team? It seems so after Pope's comparison that will scare opponents, in which he said Braydon Hawthorne reminds him of Tayshaun Prince. Let's see what's new. Mark Pope's comparison between Braydon Hawthorne and Tayshaun Prince is one of those moments that touches the heart of BBN. It's not just a mere analogy between two players. It's the recognition of something bigger, a connection that transcends generations and symbolizes the excellence of Kentucky basketball. For fans of the program, hearing Tayshaun Prince's name associated with a young talent like Hawthorne awakens glorious memories and fuels hopes that more brilliant chapters are to come. Tayshaun Prince wasn't just an extraordinary player during his time in Lexington between 1998 and 2002. He became a living legend of the program. His ability to do it all on the court, score points, dish out assists, grab rebounds, and block shots was what set him apart and led him to win two All-American honors at Kentucky before building a legendary NBA career. Prince was much more than an athlete. He was a symbol of versatility, consistency, and resilience. And now, by projecting these qualities onto Braydon Hawthorne, Pope isn't just praising the rookie. He's signaling that the young player has the potential to follow a similar path. Hawthorne already displays physical characteristics reminiscent of Prince. While he needs to build up his physique, his multifaceted skills are already attracting attention. Like Prince, Hawthorne demonstrates a well-rounded mindset. He can score, defend multiple positions, and contribute in diverse areas of the game. This versatility is rare and extremely valuable, especially in modern basketball that values players capable of playing hybrid roles. Pope's comment about Hawthorne's ankle mobility is another fascinating detail. While it may sound peculiar at first glance, this observation reflects the agility and movement control the freshman possesses for someone of his stature. It's precisely this kind of attribute that allows tall players like Prince and now Hawthorne to move fluidly, cut quickly, and adjust to the dynamics of the game. This combination of height, physical length, and mobility is what makes both so special. And for Hawthorne, the comparison still feels surreal. He admitted he'd never given much thought to the similarities until Pope mentioned them, but mentioning Prince brought with it a new perspective. "He's a great player, so I'm happy about that," the freshman said, demonstrating humility and admiration. However, the impact of this comparison goes beyond words. It serves as a kind of compass, pointing the way Hawthorne can follow if he continues to develop his game and embrace the competitive philosophy that defines Kentucky basketball. Hawthorne's early practices in Lexington have also been met with praise. His teammate, Jasper Johnson, highlighted his adaptability and ability to excel on both ends of the court. "He uses his athleticism and height to contest shots," said Johnson, emphasizing Hawthorne's defensive role, another defining characteristic of Prince. His ability to impact the game defensively, combined with his soft shooting touch and vision, makes Hawthorne a complete player in the making. The comparison to Prince, however, shouldn't be seen as unbearable pressure. Instead, it should be seen as inspiration. Tayshaun Prince was molded by the competitive environment at Kentucky, where he learned to maximize his skills and compete at a high level. Now Hawthorne has the opportunity to follow in those same footsteps, guided by a coach like Pope, who clearly sees in him the same brilliance that Prince displayed decades ago. If Hawthorne can make the most of this early phase of his college career, Wildcats fans can expect great joy. Imagine a player who, like Prince, grows within the program, becomes a central piece of the team, and leads Kentucky to success. Fans are already eager to see Hawthorne in action, using his height, wingspan, and mobility to dominate opponents and create unforgettable moments in Rupp Arena. Let's see how it goes. The 2026 recruiting season is booming. It's one name already mentioned and now on the radar again. Recruit Bryson, the 4-star prospect. A rising talent on the high school basketball scene recently announced that he has included Lexington on his official visit list, news that rekindles optimism surrounding Pope's plan to keep Kentucky a top college basketball destination. Bryson Howard, son of former NBA star Josh Howard, is more than just a familiar surname. Averaging impressive 17.1 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game in his junior season, the guard demonstrates a skill set that positions him as one of the most sought-after prospects in his class. His versatility on the court, combined with his ability to dominate the paint and contribute defensively, makes him the type of player who could perfectly fit into Coach Mark Pope's dynamic and modern style at Kentucky. Howard's scheduled visit to Lexington, October 4th to 6th, is a significant milestone for the Wildcats. We're looking to impress the young talent and convince him that Rupp Arena is the ideal place to develop his potential for the NBA. Speaking of Pope, his energetic approach and vision of a team game with an emphasis on offensive movement and defensive intensity seem to be a draw for players like Howard, who have the profile of well-rounded athletes ready to shine at the highest level. The inclusion of Kentucky on Howard's visiting schedule, alongside elite programs like UConn, Tennessee, Texas A&M, North Carolina, Texas, Duke, and Houston, is a testament to the prestige the Wildcats still carry, even in a competitive recruiting landscape. Lexington, with its rich history and a fan base that turns every game into a spectacle, continues to be a dream destination for young athletes. Howard's arrival on campus in October will be a golden opportunity for Pope and his coaching staff to showcase what makes Kentucky special. Beyond its state-of-the-art infrastructure and legacy of producing NBA stars, the program has invested in creating an environment where players can grow both as athletes and as individuals. The connection with the BBN, the fan base that fills Rupp Arena and echoes its unconditional support, is a unique advantage few programs can match. For Howard, whose background already carries the weight of being the son of a former NBA player, the chance to play on such a grand stage could be the push he needs to choose the Wildcats. Howard's potential impact on the program is undeniable. With his ability to score from different areas of the court, dominate rebounds, and protect the rim, he would be a valuable addition to a roster Pope has been carefully shaping. Howard's final high school season will be a crucial moment in cementing his status as a top 2026 prospect, and his visit to Kentucky could be the first step in a partnership that has everything to be successful. Fans already eager have marked October 4th to 6th on their calendars, hoping Bryson Howard can get a feel for Kentucky. As Mark Pope continues to build his vision for the Wildcats' future, the prospect of having a talent like Howard reinforces the idea that Kentucky is in good hands. Let's move forward. And speaking of football, Mark Stoops mentioned Liam Cohen, a guy who's all the rage right now. Cohen's recent transition to head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars is a significant milestone for the 39-year-old. His career has been marked by an impressive combination of offensive innovation and interpersonal skills, and, it seems, Stoops couldn't be prouder. In a warm statement to ESPN Radio, the Kentucky coach extolled Cohen's qualities, highlighting not only his talent as a strategist, but also his unique ability to connect with players that trait Stoops says will be crucial to Cohen's success in the NFL. Liam is a guy who you immediately know has that personality that will make players gravitate toward him, Stoops said, with a tone of conviction that reflects his personal experience working with Cohen. He has a fun personality. Players are going to love him. This statement, coming from someone who has faced some of the toughest defenses in the country and led his teams to memorable victories, carries considerable weight. Stoops knows what makes a coach special, and he doesn't hesitate to place Cohen in that category. The relationship between Stoops and Cohen dates back to two distinct but equally successful stints at Kentucky. In 2021, Cohen took on the role of offensive coordinator and immediately made his mark, leading an offense that achieved enviable positions in several statistics. The Wildcats finished among the top 25 offenses in the country, ranking 5th in success rate 51.1%, 15th in points per drive 2.94, and 21st in yards per play 6.40. These numbers aren't just cold metrics. They represent a transformation in the program's offensive DNA, something that had long seemed out of reach, while Cohen's second stint at Kentucky in 2023 wasn't as explosive as his first. There were still clear signs of progress. The Wildcats' offense remained competitive, ranking among the top 35 in ESPN's SP Plus rankings. This kind of consistency is rare in college football, where frequent personnel and system changes can make it difficult to maintain high standards. For Stoops, this was further proof of Cohen's lasting impact. But what's truly remarkable about Cohen's trajectory is his ability to adapt and thrive in different contexts. After leaving Kentucky for the second time, he returned to the NFL, where he helped the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win another NFC South title. Under his guidance, Baker Mayfield had one of the best years of his career. POSTING, impressive numbers, a 71.4% completion rate, 4,500 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, and just 16 interceptions. Additionally, rookie Bucky Irving shone in the running game, while Mike Evans remained a constant threat in the passing game. The end result: the Bucs finished the season ranked 4th in the NFL in scoring offense, cementing Cohen as one of the league's most promising offensive mentors now. With his arrival at the Jacksonville Jaguars, Cohen takes on a new challenge, this time as head coach. It's a significant leap, but Stoops firmly believes he's ready for the challenge. Just a guy who's going to be very successful, the Kentucky coach stated without hesitation. And this confidence isn't unfounded. Stoops knows the challenges of building something lasting he himself faced. Criticism and doubt in his early years in Lexington before proving himself up to the task. He sees in Cohen many of the qualities that led to his success: discipline, creativity, and, above all, the ability to inspire those around him. The timing couldn't be more propitious for the Jaguars. With the 2nd overall draft pick, Travis Hunter poised to make history by playing both defense and offense. There's a sense of renewal in Duval County. And with Cohen at the helm, there's an exciting expectation that this young talent can be maximized. His modern and versatile approach to offense could be exactly what the Jaguars need to rebuild in the competitive AFC South. For Stoops, Cohen's departure to Jacksonville is naturally a mixture of pride and nostalgia. "It was tough for me," he admitted, referring to the 2 occasions he lost Cohen to professional opportunities. But he's certainly very happy for Cohen's success. Leave your comment.